So, as I'm loaded in to a game of Warzone solos, which I don't play much solos nowadays. I'm looking and seeing in the news that Shaq is been seen with Brittany Renner, and as somebody that's done followed the Redpill community for a while, I noticed that they have a lot to say about that. And sometimes this is where me and that community kind of part ways, is that they kind of invested in what men do and who they date and whether that's manly and all that stuff. Because I rather think it's rather unmanly to judge somebody based on those type of things. Everybody got to kind of create their own path or whatever, and I don't know. Do you become high value to what do you do it for? I mean, to take advantage of some of these lovely ladies out here? Because that's what I see Shaq's doing. But they like to throw the simp word around a lot, and it ain't always applicable, in my opinion. And for a movement that, to me, wants to gain steam and get more mainstream, if at all possible, you can't call everybody simps for, legitimately, trying to do the right thing in their eyes. That's not the way to bring people into your movement, especially when a lot of these guys go into it and have good intentions. They really, want their family, and sometimes they get taken to the divorce court, and they're left all in pieces and stuff like that. So I think the simp thing definitely has to find a better description than calling anybody that you deem not masculine enough a simp, And that's not always the case. That ain't in every situation, but I see in a lot of situations. I don't agree with who they call simps and stuff like that. I know Michael B. Jordan has been getting it. Can't name all of them, but off the top, he's one of the ones I can think of, and I never really thought of him as a simp. I just always thought of him as, somebody that's the man in his situation, and he could choose whether he messed with a Lori Harvey or whether he messed with a Rashida that's a nurse in San Francisco. He has that choice. It's just one of those things where, as I get shot by somebody,
strongholds located. Targets are marked on your attack map.
I have to get away from him, but I never really thought of him as a simp, Michael B. and all of them. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how everything turns out and see some of the reports that the Red Pill community puts out on it. But they like to talk about feminism and all that, but they can be just as negative on their side. And as somebody that male-centric content, I don't necessarily always want to hear about how somebody's a simp or female nature all the time. It's more to being a man and all that. And hopefully there's some content creators that's going to come out. I know for myself, I'm always going to come from a place of bringing people together, not necessarily always pointing out what somebody's doing wrong. So we'll see.